You know what our number one most popular topic across every platform, every audience, no matter what we talk about, Chris, what is the number one most engaged topic?
My favorite topic, poop.
I actually think this is amazing. And I think the reason why, Chris, it's such a popular topic is because it's not something that's widely talked about, but something people.
Wait, to who? Who doesn't widely talk about this?
You and I talk about it. We talk about it at the dinner table. Like, we talk about it
Everywhere,
pretty much
daily,
all day long. But for the majority of the population, like, it's not really a water cooler conversation. You're not at a cocktail party and asking about your bowel movements. Like, this just isn't something that most people, I should say, outside of us, do. And I think it's such a popular topic because people don't know a lot about it, but it's something that massively impacts them. And maybe they've been too embarrassed to ask, or maybe they just didn't know, because I didn't know what a healthy bowel movement looked like until I became a nutritionist in my early to mid 20s. And we've have so many clients, Chris, that get to their 40s and 50s also not knowing what a healthy bowel movement looks like. So this is why I was so excited when Paige recommended we do this podcast last week. We were like, oh my gosh, of course we need to do that. It's our favorite topic. So constipation. Remember, your colon is part of your detoxification system. And your body is using your poop to excrete toxins, excess estrogens, garbage, all of these things that it doesn't want and need in the body. It excretes it out. Now, if your stool is sitting in that digestive tract too long, those toxins and excess hormones and all of that waste starts to reabsorb back into the body, goes back into that bloodstream, heads back to the liver. And in this process, what's happening is you're now seeing an increase in inflammation in the body, which will be systemic. You're going to be seeing an increase in toxicity in the body. Your body's like, hey, whoa. I already got rid of this stuff. What's it doing back in here? If your body's main detoxification organ is your liver and it's struggling, it's going to call in your body's largest organ of detoxification, and that is your skin. So it's going to be starting to excrete things out of your pores, which are going to be inflaming it and going to be leading to breakouts. We hear that all the time. I just thought going to the bathroom every 3 weeks was normal. And then if on the other end of the spectrum, if we're dealing with diarrhea, where the stool is just moving way too quickly through your body, a number of things can be popping up. The first is going to be massive gut inflammation. Your gut is going to be so inflamed. And when we're dealing with that inflamed gut, that's actually going to be disrupting the balance of that good and bad bacteria in your gut, leading to what we call dysbiosis, which further increases systemic inflammation, which is body-wide inflammation, which could be manifesting as acne. Another one, Chris, is that nutrient malabsorption. If your stool is moving too quickly through the body, we're not going to be able to absorb those really essential nutrients, whether it's our zinc, our vitamin A, D, E, like K, all of these things that are so crucial for skin health. We're going to be seeing deficiencies in these nutrients that are going to be making us more prone to acne. It's also going to be deficient in nutrients that helps with hormone production, right? Like, your body uses these essential vitamins and minerals it gets from food to run other areas of the body. So if the organs are getting the nutrients it needs, they're going to suffer, and also your skin is going to suffer. When we're looking at the reasons for poor bowel movements, really big one is, what are you putting in your mouth? Like, what are you eating in a day? Are you getting enough fiber, right? Also, if you're eating a very standard North American diet, refined carbohydrates, refined sugars, processed vegetable oils, this is going to be really impairing your digestive function. Medications and alcohol, all of these things that we're consuming, it's going to be impacting our gut. So we're going to be seeing things like low stomach acid, also known as hypochlorhydria, where we don't have enough stomach acid in order to properly break down our food. We don't have strong enough digestive function, so the enzymes are lacking in our digestive tract. All of the refined carbohydrates and crappy food that we're eating is leading to a dysbiosis in our gut. So all of these things are going to be creating this perfect storm for constipation and diarrhea to arise.
So what I mean by dehydration is one level up. If we are drinking a caffeinated beverage, whether it's the matcha or the coffee or the friggin' energy drinks, please, you want to look at your coffee cup, your whatever cup. You then technically need to fill that up twice with water to be at ground zero again for hydration. ground zero. So if we're getting, dry lips, dry skin, if we're getting flaking around the acne, even acne alone, constipation, this is something I want to look at because dehydration at this point is going to be masked through the stimulation of the diuretic, like the caffeine, right? And clients say this all the time, but I love cheese. I can give up everything else, but it's the cheese, right?
Oh, I feel you. I was like a hardcore cheese addict. I loved cheese. I ate it on everything.
Because it gives that opioid almost effect that I just did a job. Oh, look at me. Yeah, then go have sex because it gives the same thing. I told a client, she goes, what did you just say? And I said, she goes, so what I'm supposed to say is every time I want cheese is I'm supposed to have sex. And I said, yeah. You're going to be so happy.
That's going to be one happy spouse you got right there. We gave them a lot of info. We're already at an hour. Like we said, we could talk about this for probably another 2, but we will bid you adieu after an hour talking about poop. But don't forget to go to our show notes, download the handout that we put together for everybody. So that way you have it and you can reference back to it. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next week for another episode of the Clearer Skin Chronicles.